All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do another video for you guys. In this video, we're going to go through the notes, the recap of the AMA that took place earlier today. Now, if you actually want to watch the AMA or hear it in its entirety, you can actually watch the video right before this one. It's a replay of the VC AMA that Forex Shark did earlier today. Again, you can watch the whole thing there. I'm going to do in this video is I'm just going to take the bullet points and the notes. We'll go through it together, give you my thoughts. And yeah, we'll talk about what's going to be coming up for the ecosystem. So before I do get started, I do want to remind you that I don't give any type of financial advice on my videos. You should do your own due diligence. You should do your own research. I am obviously not a financial advisor. Everything that I talk about in my channel and in crypto is super duper high risk, guys. So just know that if you're going to get into anything in crypto, A, you need to be able to tolerate the high risk, and B, you should only be putting in risk capital, guys, funds you can afford to lose. Do not do yourself a disservice of putting in funds that you can't afford to lose, because if you do that, you're just going to be an emotional wreck. And that's not a fun way to be in this space. So all of that said and done, guys, follow me on Telegram. I'll also leave a link for that down below. Subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it, guys. First thing that Forex talked about was dogs. Obviously, we're going through the migration right now. You have until the end of this week to put all your dogs into the dog, credit your dog so that you get it for V2. Faster we can get through that phase, the faster we can start moving towards the opening of the rest of the farm. So make sure you do that. Again, you have until the end of the week. So Forex talked about the fact that he had to make we had to make new version 2 dogs due to MasterChef Pancake Swap syrup pools we use for hurting liquidity in the back end. And that's the reason why there's a whole conversion to V2 dogs, okay? He did mention that contracts should be done this week, so that's a good thing. Again, this is a crypto, guys, so I mean that's not written in stone. When it said that it should be done this week, it might be this week, it might be next week. So again, it's not a hard date because things happen. I mean, this is business, it's crypto, it's the way it is. So just if it doesn't happen this week, guys, just give it a couple more days. But hopefully the contracts will be done soon. Forex says this week we'll go with that until otherwise, right? Also, it says here it will include more bullish game theory and tokenomics for dogs token. 1% tax on all dogs, previously 3% dogs tax. 3% of the taxes on selling will be sent to burn address. 3% swap for BUSD, and 3% tax liquidity helper contract, which can pick to buy or sell BUSD or dogs, whichever it needs to increase value, and use it to buy or sell BUSD for dogs. Okay, let me scroll down here for a second. What does this mean? It means the price of dogs on paper should go up, right? So again, the reason why I said on paper is because, again, like I said, this is crypto. Might look good on paper. We'll see what happens in real time. But you know, it's designed for the price of dogs to stabilize and then over time go up. Also, Forex talked about the fact that he was still working on the dogs roulette game, so that should be interesting. 1% dogs is sent to the game wallet. Then you send in a dog token and can win 1 out of 6 chances. Again, those of you guys that like these online casino games, or you just, find it fun to, gamble a little bit. All of this is a gamble, right? But if you want to play the roulette game, you can use your dogs for that. There will be low and high price packs. We are using Chainlink for randomization. You can also increase your odds by using extra bullets. This increases your chance to 4 in 6 of winning instead of 1 in 6. Okay, so all of that just to say that there's going to be a roulette game for dogs. Dogs crediting will stay open until the end of this week. I already mentioned that. So again, get your dogs credited if you haven't already. Then he talked about Ape Swap. As you guys know, there was a lot of hype around the fact that there was a partnership with Ape Swap and that is no longer happening. Okay, so he talked about, again, to make a long story short, you want to listen to his side of things, Forex's side of things, and how everything went down. Again, listen to the entire AMA. But ultimately, we are no longer partnering with them at this time. There was some back and forth, and it did not work out. It seems that Ape Swap backed out for some reason. That being said, Forex has been approached and has had meetings with other options for them to earn yield on the back end for Animal Farm. So we'll see what happens on that part. You know, the big thing on that, what I was excited about was the fact that we can actually sell other tokens outside of the drip ecosystem. We didn't have to sell our dogs, pigs, our drip. Obviously, there are people that live off of drip right now, and they're claiming their drip, they're selling because they got to pay their bills, right? I'm not saying it's right or wrong, it just is what it is. But if you can take your drip and stake it somewhere else and start earning whatever else token, in this case, it was banana, right? Ape Swap. Then we could start selling banana. So we could start, living off our rewards without selling our drip. I made a whole video on that. I'm not going to rehash that, but that was what was exciting about it. Good thing about it is it's not really unique to Ape Swap. Like Forex can make this partnership with anybody, right? So we'll see what other platforms will come into the picture. If there's a partnership that's formed, theoretically, we could still do the same thing. It just won't be with Ape Swap and banana, right? So we'll see what happens there. Then he talked about Scratchies, which is the Scratchies game. I'm still working on the scratch ticket model. It is solid for other devs, and we have an option to bring it to online casinos with some known partners, some extra bullish potential here. 20% of the fees for the Scratchies will go to drip, going to drip vaults, pigs going to Pigpen, and dogs going to a burn address. Okay. Also, and this Forex already mentioned this in his Telegram post. I believe it was yesterday or the day before that, but 5,000 drip was sent to the tax vault. This came from 1.5 months of fees from the Animal Farm on drip of BUSD pools. New Animal Farm pool and farm fees that were 4% will now be 2% deposit and 2% withdrawal. Fees that were 6% will now be 3% deposit and 3% withdrawal. So that's good, right? Fees for drip will now be 1% drip deposit and 1% on withdrawal. This will be sent to a drip vault to replenish the tax vaults. As far as organizational updates, Forex is looking for the right marketing firm right now. He has meetings lined up for interviews. He now has a project manager, an assistant, and we have BB, our other favorite dev, back 100%, and the new dev is doing well. So again, the fact that he has a project manager and assistant now, that's going to be good. Takes the load off of Forex a little bit so he can focus on other things instead of him kind of doing all the grunt work. He has other people to help him now. This means scaled up operations are better than ever, and Forex has time for getting back into marketing or getting our marketing to the next level, major promotional AMAs and BSC news interviews coming soon. What's ahead? New drip garden UI and fiat on-ramp to buy directly on the website. So that's pretty good stuff there, okay? For the fact that someone who maybe is new to crypto or new to DeFi, well, let's just say new to crypto, the hardest part is explaining to new people, how they can get their hands on some crypto, how they can transfer it over to the Binance Smart Chain, and then take that, get drip, and then, have them set up, their drip faucet, right? Well, the fact that they can now on board, there's going to be a fiat ramp for them to just, I guess, use their credit card, let's say, to buy crypto, and then put it into the faucet. That just, it takes a little bit more of that barrier of entry out. And that's what we want, right? We want new users coming to the platform, because at the end of the day, and I've mentioned this before, it's not about, recirculating the same funds within the same community. We need to bring new members. We need to bring new people to the platform. And if there's a fiat on-ramp, I think that's going to be a major plus, okay? Says this and the dog game will be ready at the same time as Animal Farm launch. The plan is to push all of it at once in the next few weeks. BB is back to work on 3% of pigs that need crediting. So yeah, that's what's currently going on, right? And what's coming. Also, there's the UI for the faucet that should be coming soon as well. But yeah, I mean, again, this is pretty big. I think this fiat on ramp to buy directly on site is going to be pretty awesome. Of course, there's going to be people that may feel weird about putting their credit card info onto a crypto platform, and that's fine. It's not for everybody. But for new people who are brand new and they just need a way to get into a drip, it might be something that they'd be interested in, right? So we'll see how that plays out. So far, so good. It's an ever evolving system, guys. This is a long-term play. As far as increasing your position right now, that prices of these tokens are down. I'm not telling you what to do. It's totally up to you. But again, things are on sale. Everything on crypto, everything in crypto is on sale right now. Drip included, right? Drip included, pigs included. All of it is, at a fire sale. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, Faucet's doing its thing, Piggy Bank doing its thing, Pigpen doing its thing. Pretty soon, the other pools and farms will be doing their thing as well. So I'll keep you guys posted. All right, guys, if you want to check any of this stuff out, I will leave links down below. Again, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, I want to mention again, risk capital only if you're going to get into this or anything in crypto. And again, do your own research and due diligence. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.